Hey guys, it's Spirit, and welcome back to Guild Wars 2. Now, if you are an observant viewer, you may notice that my level is a bit higher than it was in the last episode, and I have quite the story to tell about that. But since we have reached level 20, we have our next personal story quest, which we need to go and see about. So, basically what happened was immediately after I left off the last episode, some dynamic events started spawning around Metrica Province that are like, the Bloodstone-crazed beast and the Risen invasion, all stuff that's super high level. I wasn't very contributory to those things, being as low level as I am, but basically, I went and I fought with the Bloodstone Beast. I died like 200 times in a row. It wasn't very, I wasn't doing much to actually help the team, but they did carry me. I got some nice loot, and I might actually go over what I got for loot later, but anyway, I went up quite a few levels in all of that fighting, and I got to level 20. So now we can come over here and talk to Zojja, adorable little flop ears herself, and see what's up.
How can you be helped?
I got your message. It was
texture.
a tad on the cranky side, even for you. What's on your mind?
Violence. What do you know about a wretched little pipsqueak named Kudu?
Ignore...
Cross-reference criminal, megalomaniac, and plagiarist.
Ignore the
I've heard
missing
of him.
texture.
He's an Inquest bigwig now, but he used to be Snaff's apprentice. Then you came along and Snaff traded up.
That's him. Now, out of pure spite, Kudu's invited me to watch him demonstrate some sort of weather-changing device for the Arcane Council.
My first invention was a weather changer. I called it the Variable Atmospheric Conditioner. Good old VAC. It got me accepted to college. It was pretty rough, but it worked. Mostly. And if Kudu is using my invention without giving me credit, I'll call him out in front of the whole council.
I was hoping you'd say that. Get a copy of your blueprints from the archives. We'll wipe that smug little smirk off Kudu's insufferable face.
Hopefully the next bit of dialogue animation actually has the texture properly in, because she actually has quite a nice little outfit. She's a rather cute Asura. It was kind of a disappointment there. I was hoping... I love this game, and I was hoping I would get to get through it with no issues like that, but whatever. So here we go. We are going... As anyone who remembers the first of the series remembers, I have given... Sorry, I get distracted by these textures. I'm not used to seeing the Asura in such high fidelity. But yeah, as anybody who remembers the start of the series will remember, I had one of the things you can set. I keep forgetting words. One of the things you can set for their persona, your character's persona and such, is what invention was their first. And I set Sira's here as the weather-changing device. And where the heck am I supposed to be going? I have no idea. Let me see. Records desk down below. I'm trying to talk and navigate the city at the same time. It's rather annoying. But anyway, let's go to the accountancy waypoint. I can't talk, apparently. So, anyway. This ought to be a staircase right here, but it's just a drop-off into nothing. I would really think the Asura would be more careful with their stuff, but I guess they're just smart enough not to walk off the side of a ledge. But anyway, I set my, voice, please. I haven't warmed up today. This is my first recording of the day. This is the first time I'm talking today, so anyway. I'm gonna stop floundering around, and where the heck am I again? I still have no idea where the heck I'm going. This is annoying. It's above now? What
Never capitulate.
Seriously? Okay. But anyway, Sira's first invention was a weather-changing device. I set that at the beginning. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I've tried to say that sentence numerous times, and it just hasn't worked. But anyway, I felt like that device in specific was, is that below now? I'm gonna have to go look this up online, aren't I? How in the heck I get to this place? What the heck? Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. It's in the College of Synergetics main area, I believe. But yeah, I felt like the weather-changing device was a really good choice for her, her character, because she'd always be trying to reach out and take control of things beyond where she normally would. That's the essence of being a dynamics initiate. And let's hope.
Embrace simplicity.
I need the blueprints.
I read your treatise on thaumaturgical properties of mundane materials. Intriguing.
If my hypotheses bear out, it could revolutionize the entire power industry.
There you go, dabbling in dynamics again. Your primary focus should be the eternal alchemy.
Oh, come on. What good is science if you can't advance your species with it? Okay. One moment, please. Can't find any information in our record. What? There should be a patent file on it. Let's see. Check the physical backups, and it's not there. Alright. Alright, so they cannot find their, they cannot find Sira's patent of the little weather ball. So now we have to go and check the physical backup copies, wherever those be. Is this going to lead through a gate? Because if it does, I can just as soon teleport all the way back to Desidera Tomb. And yeah. Right. But yeah, it seemed very dynamics to be wanting to control the weather. A very ambitious project.
My oozes have grown.
Yep, I can't help you there. Can't help you there. I have a thing. It looks like there's all of the dynamic events in that area are triggering at once, but I have more pressing matters to attend to. Okay. All the dynamic events are up and running, and if I have anything to say about it, I would say that those frog things are kind of annoying to be around. Alright, credit where credit is due. What in the heck is going on over here?
Can't breathe. Smoke choking me. Sentences
Inquest,
halting.
and I've got a stomachache.
Yeah, burn it all. Every last bit of it.
Oh, come on. Alright, we have good
I'm glad
textures
you're
this
here.
time, at least.
I heard Kudu's lackeys were going to attack the archive annex. Looks like I heard right. Kudu knows what he's doing. I'll give him that. The fire started in the records room, and all the Peacemaker golems have been deactivated.
He's one step ahead of us then. The blueprints for my weather device are also missing from the archives. The only backups were stored in this annex.
Which is on fire. Come on. Without those blueprints, the trail leading to Kudu goes up in smoke.
Come on, let's go. No time to waste. I don't think we have time to help put out all the fires, but we have to save the blueprints. Hello. First of all, I am going to fight fire with fire. Hello. Get out of here. Ow, 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 ow. That's a very nice trick. It's a very nice trick you've got there. But I have a flamethrower. So your argument is invalid. Alright.
Hold it right there, pal.
Nope.
Nobody gets past
Nope. I just did.
Armor enhanced.
Suck
You
it.
can't
I just
stop
did.
us, you brainless nincompoop.
Hiya! Like, nope, I just did. I just got past you, buddy. If I can...
Nearly gone. Fan those flames.
Hiya! Ow. Yeah, probably running past all of them at once was not a good idea. Need to take out one thing. Gosh dang it. Okay, that's ridiculous. Just the amount of Inquest in this place is obscene. I would think that a flamethrower would do a better job of blasting through these people. Okay, Zojja's still up here trying to fight through things. Guess we have to do this the old-fashioned way. Take them down one at a time. There's no blitzing. There's no blitzing this mission. People are annoying. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Alright. Alright, here we go.
This is Inquest business. Don't do that.
Get out of here. Don't you know dabbling in Inquest business is my job? My God, these people hurt. These hurt very much. Very hurt. Ow. By the eternal alchemy, that hurt a lot. Why are these things doing so much damage? I mean, granted, I'm 1v4 as a damage dealer. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, okay. Burn you down one at a time. Ow. Okay. What does that do? I have no idea. I'm gonna drop a gun turret. Okay. Get out of the AoEs. There we go. There we go. You're the only one left. And you're down. My goodness, this is way more difficult than I remember it being. Okay. Alright, just for the sake of my own... Just for the sake of my own, sanity. Hiya! Okay. I'm going... All of the poison, all of the stuff. I have all the debuffs on me. Flame and poison and everything, and I'm gonna pop a healing potion. Alright, what have we got? Where do we we have to put out these fires. There we go. Was I not close enough to do that? I'm gonna walk right into it and drop it there. Apparently that one doesn't go out. What is burning here? I have no idea. Come on. Is this bugged? Is this bugging? Don't tell me this is bugged too. All of this has been a day for bugs. First Zojja's texture and then these things. I can't put out the fire. What in the heck? This is ridiculous. This is what we're supposed to be doing. What in the heck? Okay, does it mean these? There we go. Finally. For an Asura, I tend to be rather stupid when it comes to doing things. Yeesh. Mixing texture again.
The evidence we needed to prove Kudu stole my idea is now a pile of ashes, soot, and failure.
Oh, look at that face.
Not a failure,
She's
a
so
setback.
sad.
Now that we know Kudu's up to something big, we just need to figure out what it is and how to stop it.
I'm ready. Plagiarism and arson are one thing, but wiping out all records of my very first invention? I'm going to tattoo Kudu's butt with boot prints.
That's what I like to hear. One of Kudu's lackeys has a lab nearby. Her name is Plunka, and I bet she still smells like smoke. Meet me at Plunka's lab. I predict she's just dying to tell us why Kudu wants your weather changer.
And I'm just dying to get a single mission that goes to plan. Alright, let's see here. What have we got for charms? We have precision, vitality, and healing power. Let me see. They're all 11, and I have 12, but I think I'm gonna take... blue would be Sira's favorite color, so I'm just gonna take that one.
You have something to discuss?
You can do the thing? Okay. I didn't know you could still talk to her about stuff. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I really wish I could have a single mission that went to plan and wasn't confusing as heck, and I'd die all the time. Anyway, let's just pretend all of those glitches and stupidity never happened and be on our way. Where is the lab of this devious little thing? Ah, here you are. So we just come up here. But it's like, did you see Sira's face when she realized that her invention blueprints had been burnt. Just the look on her face, she was so sad. Oh, that was just so adorably pathetic. Right. Yes, I take it she's a slightly more emotional Asura than most. Because most other Asura would just not really show much emotion, aside from just being mad that it happened, but she looked actually legitimately, like, crushed. So, I'd imagine that device would have quite a bit of, sentimental attachment to her. Okay. Gonna have a good texture this time.
Inside, and we get to beat Kudu's whereabouts out of her.
Alright, guess we're not doing texture this time, we're just going straight for it. Alright, where are you?
Where did everybody go? And what's that over there?
Where is your royal lowness? Oh no. I know exactly what this is. This is a trap. And Siraa knows it too. I guarantee you she knows exactly what this is. But it's the only way. I could have made it out, but
Kudu knew you'd show up sooner or later, and that you'd walk right into our trap. He gave me a message for you. How does it feel to be perpetually second best? Get comfortable, Footnote. You'll be old, ugly, and dead before we let you out of there. Well, older, uglier, and deader anyway. Enjoy your stay.
well, that wasn't very nice. I totally could have escaped from there if we were actually going by. Okay.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I think we can help each other.
Hello? What are you? I mean, I know you're a Sylvari, but...
Hey, you. What's a Sylvari doing working for Kudu? The Inquest considers your people disposable, little more than kindling.
I was misled. My name is Peredur. Kudu tricked me into his service, and now I can't get away. I've seen what he did to the ones who tried to run.
We can help.
Zojja's
I know how to deal with
texture
Kudu.
again.
Get us out of the cell, and we'll get you out of his clutches.
Kudu's crew is incredibly dangerous, but you seem familiar with their brutality, and this may be my only chance. Very well. I'll release you.
Good.
Any enemy of the Inquest is a friend of ours, Peredur. Now get on that console, make us a doorway, and fall in. We're all busting out together.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in Zojja's way.
Into one big bruise.
Right. I can't guarantee anything about bruises, but she's gonna be kind of burnt when I'm done with her. Alright, where are you? Hi!
Over! Who let Snap's afterthought out?
Hi.
I did. Tell Kudu I said I quit. Effective immediately.
Come on, you'd be ashes by now.
You're the one who'll be uglier and deader, Plunka, but you'll never get any older.
Big mistake, Zojja. Kudu wanted you alive and suffering, but I have different priorities.
You'd totally be ashes by now.
Hey, Sylvari. God.
Endurance deficiency.
Alright, you've got some very good AoE. But I have better AoE, and this golem is being annoying. Get out of here. Get out. Get out of here, golem. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna switch up to my pistol. Let's see.
Run, miscreant!
Hi. Ow, 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 ow! Again with the insanely high damage. My gosh. Alright. Alright, we just have to...
Endurance deficiency.
There we go.
Defensive protocols suspended.
There we go. Alright, is everybody gonna have good textures this time? Alright, let me see. Dignity was her strong suit, I think. Let me see. He's headed to Marat Baru to field test your device. Doink. Uh-huh. Alright.
One Inquest creep down, hundreds to go, but only one that matters. Kudu, we're coming for you.
If he heard that, he's shaking. We just need to find him before he does some real damage with my weather device.
Weather device? I heard Plunka talking about such a thing. It's being developed at the Inquest's invariant base. They've also scheduled a large-scale test.
Finally! Kudu keeps anticipating my actions, but now we're one step ahead of him. For once, he won't see us coming.
Useful information.
What do you think, Savant? How can we hurt Kudu and recover your device? Should we storm the lab or disrupt the test?
Whichever you choose, I'd like to help. I owe Kudu for years of terror and abuse. So tell me, where do we strike?
Let's see. I have to think about this one. I know... I'm assuming that the outcome will be the same either way, but if we go for the lab... See, if we go for the lab, then we'll probably have to fight a very large number of Inquest, and it's going to be extremely difficult. But if we try to wait and disrupt the test, it might be too late. At least, that's the choice that Siraa would be thinking. And at the moment, I don't think she would be very put off by the idea of invading an Inquest base and destroying everything just because it was dangerous. So... let me see. Let me see, what can we do? Yeah, his lab is going to have defenses and be extremely dangerous. And what could we expect at the testing grounds? Yeah, if we, it'll be far away from his lab's defenses, but it gives him more opportunity to escape. I'm thinking...
How can you be helped?
We have to, invade the lab. Let's go. Alright, what do we got here? We got... Rifle, rifle, rifle. I'm gonna take an Asura-style rifle, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of having it. But anyway... Let us be on our way. This has been the most scatterbrained episode I have ever done up to this point. But let me see... I hope everyone is alright with, watching this level of scatterbrain, because usually I'm better at talking, but like I said, I just got up a few minutes ago. This is my first recording of the day. My voice isn't cooperating and my brain's a little scrambled, but at least we're making good progress. We're making good progress. And I might come back and do this quest afterward. I'm not sure. But anyway, for the moment, I really wish they had instated mounts like standard issue in this game. That would have been extremely helpful, because I have to,
kill the treacherous invaders!
Uh-huh. Right. Yep, well, sorry to hear about all that, but I kind of have my own, issues to deal with at the moment. I've been here before. Bad forecast. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, fighting somebody who can control the weather is not usually a good idea. But we are gonna do it. Because that is my weather ball you're toying with. Okay. Let's come over here and talk to Zojja. You couldn't have brought more golems or something? We're invading a lab that's not really a...
This is the place. Kudu's lab is just ahead.
Mm-hmm. It's not really a, it's not really the weakest thing.
Detected.
Hello.
Activating security
Well,
measures.
that doesn't sound
Extreme
good.
violence authorized.
Alright. Let's go.
How'd that feel? Excruciating?
some reason, I have no idea why, but it seems my pistol is doing about 2,000% more damage than my flamethrower. I guess the flamethrower only works against, like, big groups of enemies, because you can hit them all at once. But I just took those guys down way faster. Alright, here we go. Hi. Alright, I guess you guys aren't gonna move from your post, but either way is just as good. Apply all of the debuffs. I think condition damage is a really good stat for me, because I keep using fire and poison and stuff. So anyway, because all three of those are conditions, except for the vulnerability. I don't think that scales off the condition damage. Anyway, we're getting hit by turrets. You call these defenses? I call this a playdate. Not me. I'm gonna take out these turrets. Need to take out the turrets. Hiya. There we go. I don't think I can poison these things. But that's still a triple shot and it does a ton of damage. Alright, what do we got here? Hello? Hello? If this was like a real-life scenario, he's standing there with his back turned, and I have a gun, bullet right to the back of the head. But no, that's not how we do things.
Well, look who finally caught up with the rest of the class.
Oh, look.
I heard you needed help to escape from my trap, Zojja.
Wearing a
Big surprise
recolor of
there,
Zojja's
right?
outfit.
You're too late, by the way. My Weathermatic 5000 is fully functional and ready to make it rain. Literally.
That's my invention, Kudu. You're no genius, you're a derivative thief. And you dress like a ninny. Tell your tailor that other colors exist.
Oh, Snaff's sidekick brought a sidekick of her own. Sidekick. Yes, I stole your design, and improved it 1,000-fold. Your device could make it snow for Winter's Day, or turn gray skies blue for a child's picnic. I turned that toy into a weapon of unmatched potential.
That was my next step.
Dark clouds are gathering over Ratasum as we speak, Savant. I hope the Council can swim, but you're sunk. Inquest, attack.
Come now. Alright. Ow. I forgot those can do that. I've got to take out these golems first, because they're not going to leave me alone until I do. Alright. You can handle that one. I have some poison and flame to apply to this guy's face.
You call this resistance? I call it rising.
I have no idea what that means.
If this keeps up, I may have to revise my calculations.
Of course you will. I just poisoned you, buddy.
It's been fun, but I think it's...
Seriously. Of course he would have a failsafe device.
Where's Kudu? I'm going to wrap his ears around his own neck and pull until his head pops off.
Oh, look at that rage.
Good plan, but Kudu's long gone.
The girl is
pissed.
pissed.
He stole the designs for a personal teleporter ages ago. Whenever things aren't going his way, he goes away.
He mentioned the Council and dark clouds over Ratasum. But what does he gain from flooding the Council chambers?
Any number of small, petty things. A minor victory, an embarrassment for the Council, proof of the Inquest power. If he kills a few counselors and disrupts the power structure in Ratasum, so much the better.
Then let's get after him. Saving the Council is all well and good, but he called my first invention a toy. For that, he must pay.
I love the expressiveness on my character's face. She's so emotional about everything, and it's beautiful. Alright, out of condition damage, toughness, and power. I'm not sure if I should go for condition damage or power, because if I'm gonna be sticking with my pistol mostly, because the flamethrower does like almost no damage, if I'm gonna be sticking with my pistol, I feel like condition damage is a really good thing, but power is also necessary. I'm gonna go with condition damage because I seem to be relying on my flame stuff a lot to do a lot of the damage. All right, I got +6 hero points. Got a lot of cool stuff. Now let's go save the council. I've played this before. The council are a whole bunch of pompous lunatics. But, you know, they are still the Arcane Council, and we are still loyal there too. So let's teleport back to Ratasum and see what we can do here. There, I'm getting my voice back. It's starting to come back. It's starting to get online. Thank you very much for showing up to the party, voice. We missed you for the first half of this recording. Yeesh. Alright. So, anyway. Let me see here. I think I'm going to, after I complete the personal story quest, I might do some more stuff out in Marat Baru, or the Brisbane Wildlands, just to top off the episode. But in any case, hello? What do we got here?
I hereby convene this special session of the Arcane Council. The floor is yours, Kudu, and make it good. We're busy people.
I guarantee you'll be impressed, counselors. My Weathermatic 5000 will change the world, starting with yours.
Stop! Kudu is setting you up. He's going to use that machine to flood Ratasum permanently.
Ah, Zojja. I trust the council is familiar with Snaf's former menial, and the Snaf's servant, a menial's menial. So glad you got my invitation, dear.
Okay, that was a
afraid
clever
something terrible had happened to you. No matter. Plenty of time for that later. I have to run now, counselors. It's a wee bit failure-heavy in here for my taste. Enjoy the show.
Oh, gosh. Alright, well, let's get some lightning up in here. I feel like lightning should arc way harder when you're in water. You need to stay out of the flame rings long enough to do some damage. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying very quick. We're dying very quick. Very quick. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, one down. I have some poison. Have some condition. Get me out of here. Alright, he's down. You're down. I need to regen. My gosh. Come on, come on, come on. Heal up.
Anything Kudu built, I can shut down. Leave it to me.
Not so fast, Zojja. The council can take care of itself. We need experience, not...
Back
Seriously?
off, Lax. I trained with Snaf, just like Kudu, so shut up and let me save us all. Tressets. This thing's booby-trapped to summon elementals. Keep them off me while I work.
There we go. Alright. Lightning v lightning. Let's go. This is what Siraa trained for. This is the result of all of her studies, is knowing how to take down lightning elementals. Come on. And she's doing it with a high degree of precision. There we go. You don't summon lightning elementals against somebody who trained in lightning power. There's one left over here. Come on. Oh, it's summoning more. There we go. There we go. Hiya! How do you poison a ball of lightning? I'm probably not going to want to stand in that, but yeah. Alright.
Let's get out of here.
Haha. Okay. Well. No, we can't set it on fire, and we can't poison it, obviously. We're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Ow! Okay. The very old-fashioned way. Just... Gonna have to dodge lightning bolts, apparently, as it's lashing out here. Hold on, wait a second. And... boop. There we go, that's gonna be my thumbnail.
Defensive protocols suspended.
There we go. That is gonna be my thumbnail right there. So now, seems a bit wet in here, but... Seems a bit wet in here, guys.
So, a deluge in your chambers and a bevy of hostile elementals. Is the council ready to declare Kudu a threat, or do you need more proof?
The council is well aware of the animosity between you and Kudu. For all we know, you came to sabotage his demonstration. I, for one, didn't see any elementals until after Zojja tampered with Kudu's device. This calls for a full subcommittee investigation.
Which will take months to reach a conclusion, if it ever does. With respect, Counselor, you're a buffoon. If Zojja and I hadn't...
Let it go, Savant. It's Ratasum. The council's main duty is to preserve itself. These days, that means knuckling under to the Inquest. We stopped Kudu and destroyed the machine he stole from you. I'm gonna count that as a win. But I'm getting increasingly tired of council politics. Keep yourself available. I've got a few irons in the fire, and I'll want you with me when they're ready to come out. I'll be in touch.
With all due respect, Counselor, you're a buffoon. That is exactly the kind of thing Siraa would say. My gosh. Well, apparently we can't get out the door, so let's get out the default way. Alright. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's sift through some of our gear. Let me see. Do I want... I don't know if I want to, Ooh, we got a new coat. Let's see. See how this one looks. Boop. Ooh. Ah, yes, that's one of my favorite designs. I like it. I like it. And let me see here. We've got... Wait a second. Okay, this is a this is a upgraded version of the Ragamuffin toe shoes that give quite a bit. Let me see. Toughness, healing power, condition damage. I'm gonna just go through all of these and then make a decision. Power, precision, ferocity. Power, precision, ferocity. Let me see. Oh, they just give different amounts. Power, vitality, condition. Nope. A little of everything. That'd be kind of interesting. Let me see. Toughness, vitality. I don't need that. Power, precision. Let me see. Is there anything that gives power, precision, and condition damage? Power, precision, condition damage right there. Rampagers. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. Settlers, no. No. Power, toughness, vitality. I might want to actually invest in a bit of toughness and vitality, actually. Because I am a DPS class and I am a bit fragile, but for the moment, Rampagers is what I am going with. There we go. And I got the Signet of Ratasum. It is just a... I can insert a gem into it to give it stats, but for the moment it is just a token piece to put in my little collection of keepsakes down here at the bottom. And let me see. I'm probably going to go through all of the other stuff off camera and, like, open up all this stuff. Oh yeah, I got the Palawan phylacteries and all this stuff from the dynamic events that I undertook off camera after last time. But anyway, let us see. What time is it? I try to keep these about an hour. Looks like we've got some time for another couple of missions. I might come up here and do some stuff. I don't think I want to go for that one. I want to go for this one because it's a bit closer. bit closer. I might have enough time to help out some Sylvari doing stuff. But the Skrit King is in danger, as usual. I've saved your butt numerous times, buddy. I have better things to do. Sorry. I know Siraa loves the Skrit and thinks they're adorable and all that, and normally she would help, but I, as a player, have other things to do, because I've already assisted the Skrit King numerous times, and I'm gonna have to go back and recolor my clothing before the next episode, because as a protege of Zojja, I like the whole gold, white, and blue, the whole gold and white aesthetic of her clothing. But anyway, we are off here into the wilds of Brisbane Wildlands. And let's go over here to this place. I feel like this has been a rather productive episode already. Just gonna do a bit more progress and then call it a day, because we haven't quite reached the hour mark, and there's people racing to and fro. Let me see what we got over here. Is there anything else on the way between here and... No, I think this is where all the stuff is. So what have we got over here?
Brisbane Wildlands is a secluded area that has drawn some unsavory attention as of late. The Nightmare Court has taken up residence in the caverns, as well as near our revered tree to the north. If you decide to travel here, be watchful at all times.
Alright, so... guess we're fighting plants. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeesh. That's a player as well. That's just a player being stupid. Alright. I wonder if plants are more susceptible to flame than other things. Alright, freeing the Skrits. Hello! Alright. I think this might be the first real interaction we've had with the Nightmare Court on this character. Which is, whoops, where did... Huh. Was that event over here? Did they literally just, fix that issue? Just you. How is that thing coming out of the side of a rock? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Those things are meant to tunnel underground, but it can get a little buggy when you've got rocks in the way. There you are. There you are. But yeah, I think this is the first interaction we've had with the Nightmare Court on my channel. And so I should, I feel like I should explain what they are and what they do, but I think it's pretty obvious. They are Sylvari who are evil. I am not sure why. I mean, I think I know why. Lore-wise, but, take a minute to explain, which I'll probably do after I kick this lady's butt. There we go. And I got nothing of any value for that. But yeah, they are plant-based beings, and they harvest... They don't really harvest plants. They... What's the word? They are floromancers. They,
intricate mysteries, but I'd also like to live.
Where's your sense of adventure?
We're botanists, not cave spelunkers.
Yep. That's how it does. That's how it goes. So yeah, the Sylvari are plant people, and thus the evil ones over here are take after all of the thorns and vines and poisonous choking plants, and all of that. I feel like if I remember correctly, they are like that because they're under the influence of the the Elder Dragon, the plant-based Elder Dragon. Alright, there's you. And how much more of this do we have? And they have nightmare hounds and that sort of thing. I actually like the concept of plant-based bioweapons, and it wouldn't really be Sira's forte, because she doesn't really do biology, but as far as real life, I feel like the Nightmare Court and all of their stuff are actually rather cool from an aesthetic perspective, because you've got well, I like thinking about exotic weapons and how to weaponize things. Like I was talking about when Kudu said, "I weaponized your creation," Sira was thinking in the back of her head, yeah, that was my next step, duh. What good is controlling the weather if you can't fire lightning at things? Okay, what hit me? You? Okay. No time for you. Alright. What we got here? Can we open this thing? Aw. Poor Sylvari. Okay. Alright, there's a mission over there, but it doesn't have to do with... There's a dynamic event over there, but it doesn't have to do with, what we're currently doing. Yeah, in case anyone hasn't noticed, I like thinking about exotic experimental weapons and such. Like, I talked about how the oozes... in previous episodes, about how the oozes are, really efficient bioweapons. And I feel like the Nightmare Court stuff, depending on application, could also make a fantastic bioweapon. Almost like the Zerg. Almost like a plant-based version of the Zerg from StarCraft. Because they're like, well, in actuality, any of the Elder Dragons have, a lot of this sort of, corruption army aesthetic. Like, they build their army out of, various forms of corruption that they sow around the world. Like the plant-based Elder Dragon I was talking about corrupts plants and uses them in various forms as his army to attack everything and corrupt everything. It makes a fantastic villain faction, I must say. That's one of my favorite aesthetics for a villain faction. Is that thing still chasing me? Nah, it gave up. Alright. Yeah. But yeah, I love the aesthetic of some of these factions. Oh, and as you can see, the Sylvari have their own plant hounds that aren't evil. I do love the weaponized versions of things, but I also love seeing them just in their natural beauty. The Sylvari used to be one of my favorite factions in this entire game, until I discovered that they were created by the Elder Dragon Mordramoth as an army. Like, they were created, purpose-built to be an army for him, which kind of soured the appeal. I mean, they're still beautiful, and I still like them, but they're not my main faction. Alright, what have we got up here? Well, looks like we're gonna have a ton of people working in tandem to assist us with this mission. And we gotta come up here and take out all of the things surrounding this tree. Oh yeah. Go. Yeah, they've got the Sylvari have a sacred tree up here that we need to protect. Taking out these is part of the job. They have termites that spit fire. That's kind of terrifying. Okay. But, yeah, the Nightmare Court also has also corrupted spiders to use and attack things with. I'm not sure why I find that aesthetic so intriguing. Probably because it's exotic and weird compared to, like, the conventional, like, recruiting people, gathering up guns, and just having a normal army. It feels a lot more clever, if you will. But, yeah. I have a thing for villain factions, if you hadn't noticed already. I like a good villain faction to shoot at. Because, I mean, if you're gonna go and fight something, you may as well be fighting something that looks amazing. Make a big spectacle out of the war and such. I just realized how sadistic that sounded, but like, in terms of fiction and in terms of a game, I like my opponent factions to look awesome and look the part of being an awesome villain. So, I'm mostly thinking of it from a story writing perspective, I guess. Okay. This tree is called the Terebinth, apparently. So, we must protect the Terebinth from termites that are trying to eat its roots and such. I just realized how kind of bland the rest of some of these missions can be by comparison to like the dynamic events and the personal story. The personal story is amazing. Anyway, let us just... Whoa. Somebody just lightning spiked that thing. Does killing fireflies do anything for the mission? I don't know. I don't think it does. Alright, but let's just come over here. Dredge up some tap roots that are threatening this thing. Well, oh, they each have names, like Gardener Yarrow and what's his name? I can't read his name while he's down. Gardener Rowan. I think Rowan is a type of a plant, actually. But yeah, they each have names. I like that. They're not all just blank-faced NPCs. They have like name and personality and such. But anyway, I think I'm going to finish up this mission. Talk to the mission giver. See if we can't get anything interesting, and then call it an episode. Because we've made some pretty good story progress in this mission. We've done some pretty good stuff in this episode. How do I get back up there? I feel like it wasn't this hard to get back up there before. That or I was just really far in the opposite direction. Alright, who gives the mission here? It's you. There we go. Just jump off the side of a cliff. Don't mind me. Just an Asura being an Asura. Right? There we go. What have we got? Not a whole lot useful. I'm just gonna sell my junk. And
may all your theories
complete the mission, and in the next episode, I believe... So this is all the stuff that we've had to do for the... My gosh, I hate those gloves. Those gloves are like my least favorite style of gloves in the entire game, because they just look like padded mittens. I mean, they look like they'd be more at home in the Norn zone than in a hot jungle like this. But yeah, according to the map, that was pretty much everything we had to do with the, Okay. That was pretty much everything we had to do with the Sylvari in this area, because there's a little area over here that leads into the Sylvari start zone, so this is just a little colony in our area. But next time, we're going to head up top and head into human territory, because the human kingdom is up here. And we are going to be helping the Seraph with their, helping the Seraph fight against the bandits that are all over up here, so that should be pretty fun. And I know there's an Asura lab over here that's studying something pretty interesting to Siraa here. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then please do subscribe. And make sure to follow me on social media so you never miss an update. Until next time, I'm Spirit, and this is Siraa, and we will see you all later.